Hi, this is Peter That's Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your astrology reading now here for Leo. So this is Leo, November 2019. Leo, November 2019. And I feel like the key word for you now is motivation, motivation, motivation. So in other words, you've got to get yourself motivated, because I feel of late you've been feeling a little bit like down, a bit frustrated, but I just get the feeling now, as you start to put more effort in the things that you're trying to do and achieve generally, you should gradually start to find a shift forward. So I'm not saying like bang, it's there. It's a bit of a grind, but you keep pushing forward. It's like the wheels start to turn, and all of a sudden it starts building up, and it's like it's all there. But I do get the feeling, like I say, this is not quick. So I feel this is over the next 18 months. I'm being told 18 months. So 18 months sounds a long time, doesn't it? But like I say, I'm not saying it's 18 months to get that success. I'm saying it's 18 months pushing forward, building it up. So in other words, you're like this, building it up. So here you are at day one, and here you are at 18 months. So you could get sort of perhaps next spring, which is about 6 months away, and you're sort of here and you think, wow, I can really start seeing things take shape. And this is what it is now. So whether this is to do with stuff within family, focusing on the home, focus on sort of renovating the home. And funny, I've just said that, renovating the home. I don't feel like a lot of you can perhaps do it now, but some of you, as you start to find you're getting things more sorted and settled and balanced and finances tidied up, I can feel next year you can start investing in your home. And I just think it's going to be great. So I can see money being put into the property and invested in it. And I just think it's going to be really, really good. So just wait and see. It's like you can start doing the home up. Even if it's just like, sort of like social things coming in to enjoy life a little bit, or whether it's decor or new furniture, whatever it may be, money's going to be spent on the home. Okay, and like I say, you might not rush into it, but it's definitely there. But there is this upsurge of energy around you, Leo, where it just feels though it's a bit like things haven't gone your way for quite a while, but all of a sudden it's like you're feeling motivated. You feel as though I've got to do something to get out of this rut, and you're pushing yourself to get to that stage in life, and you will do it. You really will do it. And even if changes in the economy coming up, it won't affect you. Well, I'm not saying it won't affect you. Yes, it might have a little bit of an impact, but with this upsurge of energy, you will fight it and you will ride the storm. So it just feels though, don't worry too much about changes in the economy. So I feel like, you've just got to stay focused now on what you want, what you're looking for, and go out there and make it happen. And then bit by bit, you'll start to get where you need to be. So I just think that's really good. And I feel so when it comes to relationships a little bit now, I feel so, Leo, you've got to make sure now that you're getting that right connection that you're connected with. Because I feel like it's difficult, because I feel like some of you are really feeling it and motivated, and then some of you are feeling a bit down, but then some of you are feeling a bit down. You've got to say to yourself, but is it the relationship or is it me? So it's like it's what you call a bit of a knife edge. So these are the things you've got to look out for, and you've got to resolve, and you've got to get it straight up here before you rock the boat with anything. So just make sure you know what you're doing, because you're going to be so eager to make change, especially next year. There's something going on next year, Leo. You're going to be so eager to make change. You've just got to make sure you're not rushing into things and making a bad choice. But either way, change is coming. And I do feel like in the long run it's good, but you've just got to make sure you're making the right changes. And if something goes not quite right, you can hopefully revert and go back and perhaps put things right, but some things you won't be able to. So you've just got to double check now with these choices. For those of you who are single, I feel as though you're not rushing in for a relationship, some of you. I feel as though you're going to sort of perhaps connect with people, but be really chilled, as if to say, do you know what, I'm enjoying my self time. And I feel as though that perhaps good for you, Leos, because you've been too connected and too focused on everybody else for so long, and you need that bit of you time. And even if you are with somebody, a bit of you time would be good for you as well. So try and get that balance right. And then when it comes to family, I have got you trying to make a little bit more effort with family, to try and connect more with family. But again, connecting and being with family doesn't mean you've got to do everything for family neither. So again, make sure you're in balance with what's going on with family. And for those of you who've got children, I can see some of you Leos being a bit frustrated with children, because it's like you've got this upsurge of energy, you're trying to get motivated and do things, and you might feel like children are stuck and not really pushing themselves or focusing on the studies or whatever it may be. So that could be frustrating a little bit, but try and bite your tongue. Children will find their own way, their own time and their own pace. So you just got to keep that balance right. And then when it comes to work and career, this is where it really gets exciting, because I feel so if you're in the workforce, I feel so try and motivate yourself now to move up the ladder a little bit, or to put a bit of enthusiasm so you can be noticed, so you can perhaps get a promotion or a pay rise or something. And for those of you who are in business or wanting to work for yourselves, now this is a great period to put energy in. But the trouble is with business now in today's market, it's like it's not just about sort of, oh, I've got an idea, I'm going to do it. Oh, I've got instant success. No. It's like you've got to get your name out there. You've got to get your service right. You've got to get your product right. You've got to be on social media. There's so much more today to run a business than there was 10, 15 years ago. So we're in a different environment. But I just feel as though some of you can be okay with social media, some of you are shying away from it, and I just feel as though you cannot shy away from it. You've got to get involved. One way or another, it will drag you into it. And you may be a people communicator, like picking up the phone and wanting to talk to people, and I'm not saying don't do that, because people do miss that, and they do like that connection with people they're dealing with business wise. But sometimes a quick message on social media, or just you to put up the post and say, hey world, we're doing this, it's like, you're getting your name out there. So there's got to be an element of communication and perhaps social media platforms. And also, what social media platforms work for one person doesn't mean it works for you. So maybe you've got sort of trial and error what works for you. But it just feels though it's something you do have to get involved in. But either way, work is good. But I'm just being drawn to the world environment now of connecting with the world and tapping into different markets. And I just think it could be really, really advantageous for you. So really exciting period of time coming up for you. Okay. And I just get the feeling as well with money's going what I call fluctuate a little bit over the next 3 to 6 months. It's like it's there, then it's not there, then it's there. And then sometimes I feel so you're busy like doing things to do with work, but it may not be earning you money, but it is getting your name out there. So it's a bit of a catch-22. So I feel so don't pressurize yourself with money. Try and focus on what needs to be done, which is going to lead you to the money. And then I feel like don't focus on the dollar. In other words, focus on your product and on your service. And then I feel like as you do that, that sort of helps you to get there and win people over. Where I feel so sometimes you just perhaps keep talking about the money. It may put people off because they may just think you're about the money and not about what you're doing. So I feel so that's something you need to focus on a little bit. But either way, you'll be absolutely fine. It's just that you're very motivated and you're trying to get your point of view across, and then sometimes you're trying good deals and it's good, but it's still, even the good deals can be still motivated about the money. So sometimes you just got to not focus on the money so much. So I feel like if you can start promoting yourself and talk about money last, I think you'll find money will build up around you. Okay. And then health-wise, I feel like you are going to go through what I call a health conscious change, where you are going to start looking after yourself better. You'll gradually start to bring in exercise, but you're not really into exercising, but you will try and make an effort. But you're definitely going to be focusing on your diet more, which is good. And I'm not really talking about dieting as such. I'm talking about eating properly, drinking properly, sleeping properly. And I feel like as you do all that, I feel so you can start coming really good within yourself. So I feel like, Leo, you're going to be onwards and upwards. It's going to be a tough 12 to 18 months for you, but it's also going to be that year and a half of progression. And I think it's going to bring some exciting changes around you. And then also do focus, and when you've got that money, don't feel like you've got to save it all. do spend on your home, because you Leos, you do like your creature comforts. So enjoy your home. Make sure it's working for you. And then as you do that, you'll be absolutely fine. And also, it will motivate you because you're sitting in your nice home, you see nice things around you, your technology, your creature comforts, your new three-piece suite. It's like you can see you working hard for your goals and you can see what it's all for. Sometimes it's not just about storing it away, because storing it away don't do nothing. You've got to save for your rainy day, your pension and whatever, but you've also got to live for today. So do live for today as well, Leo. Get it right. And as long as you do that, you're not going to go too bad. But I do get the feeling December, we are going to focus more on the saving side of things. But for this month, I feel so enjoy life a little bit. All right. So I hope that's all made sense. I do wish you all the best. If you do want a private reading with me, please do contact me, and I'm going to do an offer for my YouTube fans of a set reading for this month for £16. And if you want to pay for the website, I will put a discount code up, and that will be YouTube, all in one word. Okay, so please do get in touch for that great offer. So other than that, I wish you well. Keep going, keep partying, get motivated, and you're doing great, Leo.